What is going on, guys? I want to quickly run you through workout 2. So on this one today, it's slightly more lower focused. We are going to work on some explosive power. We're going to work on some box jumps. We're going to work on Bulgarian split squats. So let's quickly walk you through the warm-up. We're going to go for 3 rounds or 6 minutes of a 10-calorie bike. That can be either a bike erg or an assault bike. That can then move into some hip contours. So your hip contours, we're going to go for 8 reps on each side. So 16 in total. We're then going to go for 6-inch worms. So all of these are going to have demonstration videos attached with to make sure that our body is nice and fired up, but not just the usual muscle groups. We're going to make sure those hips are nice and fired up, moving in that lateral position as well, something which is very easily missed. We're then going to move into our main work of the day, which is going to be our box jump. Now, if you are not confident stepping up or jumping onto a box, you can also use plates. Use bump plates, use rubber plates, something that's got some thickness but also some grip to it, and build up nice and slowly. If you're really not there with your jumps, you can swap this out for step ups and just up the volume. If you're doing step ups, try and incorporate a weight and go for things like 10 to 16 reps, and nice and even so we can alternate the legs. But for this one today, we're going to go for 5 sets of 5 reps. We're going to work on nice explosive power, starting in that static position, working up with that big jump. And if you are looking for a jump demonstration, I will attach one so that you can work your way from never doing box jumps before to nailing your first jump. Once you've completed that, we're then going to go into more leg work, and we're going to go into Bulgarian split squats. Here is where we're working on the hypertrophy rep range. So we've got 4 working sets of 8 to 12 reps. So weight is going to go up each round, the reps are going to come down. Start with around 12 reps per leg, up the way 10, up the way 8, until you build to a nice heavy set of 8. Make sure that you're getting that back all the way down to the ground. Set yourself up with a bench behind you, maybe even the box again, depending on your setup. To finish this one off today, we're going to go for a 12 to 15 minute ascending ladder, which means the reps are going to go up each round. So this one, for example, you're going to start out with 3 wall balls, 3 burpees over the wall balls. Now, these are going to be lateral jumps. You're going to be jumping sideways over the ball. If your legs are really feeling heavy, please don't go tripping over the ball. Just step behind it and do smaller jumps. But if you are feeling up to it, let's try and jump over that ball. Once you've done 3 of those, you're then going to move into a 3-second L sit or L hold. You can do this from a hanging position as well if you have the bar available. An L sit is also pretty difficult. So the ascending ladder comes in. Once you've done all 3 of those, it's minimal rest. Next round is going to be 6 reps, 6 reps, and 6 seconds. Round number 3 is going to be 9, 9, 9. So you're increasing each round by either 3 reps, the first 2 exercises, or 3 seconds for the L sit or the L hold, whatever you're choosing on doing. This workout here, nice and basic. There's some real cool movements in here, maybe something you've not done before. Ideally, we're looking for 6 minutes on the warm-up. We should be spending not really much longer than 10 minutes on the jump. We're doing a low amount of reps, but remember, take your time with this. This is something which is going to require a bit of confidence. Maybe end for 10 to 12 minutes on this one. 10 to 12 minutes on your split squats, and then we're going to finish on 12 to 15 minute AMRAP, depending on how much time you've got. But this workout can be done. It's pretty minimal equipment. Body weight, bar of the assault bike, box, set of dumbbells to the Bulgarian, and a wall ball for the last round. Optional if you're going to do it hanging, you're going to need a pull-up bar, but you can do it seated on the floor. Simple, incredibly effective. We're working explosive speed and power. We're working strength and hypertrophy, and then we're getting into a little bit of endurance, a little bit of cardiovascular as we tap into that last bit of the workout. Guys, keep me posted. Let me know how you get on with this.